Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I've made some deep fried crispy chicken with some good old cheese sauce. So let us have a look at the ingredients needed. We need about 250 grams of chicken, 2 teaspoons of plain flour, 2 teaspoons of plain yogurt, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of crushed black pepper, half a teaspoon of red chili flakes, and about 2 cups of cornflakes. And for the cheese sauce, we need 1 cube of cheese, grated. We need 1 teaspoon of plain flour, 2/3 of a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of butter, and half a cup of milk. We also need some hot water and some oil for frying the chicken, which I forgot to show. Okay, so let's start. We begin by marinating the chicken, so we will put the yogurt in, followed by the salt, the pepper, the red chili flakes, and the flour. And now you mix everything properly until the spices and the flour are well combined and they form an even coat over every single piece of chicken. It's better if you do it with your hands, but a spoon is just fine. Okay, so this looks nice and mixed. Now I'm going to refrigerate this chicken. I am covering up the chicken with a piece of cling film. There you go, that's nice and done. And now you need to refrigerate it for at least 3 hours or for overnight. So the next step is to crush the cornflakes. Put it out in an even surface and then just crush the cornflakes with your hands. You do not want super fine powder, you just want little chunks of cornflakes, which will make our chicken really crispy. Okay, so my cornflakes looks ready. I am now going to spread it out evenly over the surface so that it's easier for me to coat the chicken pieces. And here's the chicken out of the refrigerator, all nice and marinated. Okay, so now we begin coating it. We will take one piece of chicken with one hand and with the other hand we will cover it up with the cornflakes. Make sure that you use one hand for one job only, otherwise you'll end up having cornflakes coated fingers and you don't want that. Okay, so gently coat it all around and this is ready. I will show you another piece. Put it in, pick the cornflakes and put it all around the chicken. You can also gently press it a bit so that the cornflakes sticks better. And there you go, this is ready. So I have prepared all the pieces of chicken here coated with the cornflakes and now we need to fry it. Heat a pan and add some vegetable oil. When the pan is hot and the oil gets hot as well, you need to put the flame back on medium low and now you put in the chicken pieces one by one. And there's a tiny piece. So you cook one side for about 3 minutes. And after 3 minutes, you need to flip these pieces. They're already starting to turn slightly brown, as you can see. And then on this other side as well, you need to let it cook for 3 minutes. So this is basically what you do. Cook for 3 minutes, flip, and then cook for 3 minutes again. And it will take some time to cook. Mine took about 20 minutes. So you need to cook it until the chicken is fully cooked. And a good tip is to cover it up in between so that the chicken can cook properly. You have to let the chicken turn nice and deep brown because the darker the color, the crispier the chicken. And I've added another piece in here and you can see that the first 5 pieces have turned really nice and dark brown. In fact, one piece looks a little too dark to me, but that's okay. Now we make the cheese sauce. We will put the butter in, followed by the flour, and we'll just mix it properly. You don't want the flour to get brown, you just want it to be cooked slightly. So keep mixing this. And now I have used a whisk in order to get rid of lumps. I'm putting in the salt and mixing it again. And now I'm putting the milk. It looks a little lumpy right now, but eventually it will turn so smooth and silky. Just add all the milk in and keep whisking it. It looks really creamy and smooth. So you cook it for some time and then you add the cheese in. Mix it again until the cheese is well combined in the sauce. I'm adding in a little bit of water because the cooler it gets, the thicker it will be. So I've just added a little water and I'm mixing it again. This looks nice and creamy and it's ready. Okay, so here I have the fried chicken, which is crispy on the outside and soft and juicy on the inside. And I've served it with the cheese sauce, which tastes so good together. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you liked the recipe. Goodbye.